like it speaks about in is that Jude?
Yeah, Jude.
It says, can we jump there real quick?
Yeah.
Right. Because why he jumping there? Read it again.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 14. I know that whatsoever the Lord does, it shall be forever.
Yeah, so whatever the Lord does, it shall be forever. Right? Meaning it'll never be forgotten. It'll always be relevant. Right? It'll always be relevant. Go ahead.
Nothing can be put to it.
Yeah. You can't add nothing to it. Yeah. Go ahead.
Nor anything taken from it.
Can't take nothing away from it. Go ahead.
The Lord does it.
This is why he do it.
That men should fear.
So he do it so man will fear. So the Lord bring judgment. All the judgment that the Lord has ever brought, he brought it to make an example for those that would live after would hear about those judgments and they would fear. Okay? Go ahead.
This is Jude 1:7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example.
They were set forth. See, that was the Lord made an example out of those people that was in Sodom and Gomorrah. Right? He made an example out of it. Here it is, we still talking about that example today.
Then Pharaoh, we said, brother, we're going to go to the main chapter. Pharaoh had already killed in his own house. So Pharaoh went to the chapter. Now he's going to take Babylon to great down. Babylon became this great superpower. Just for 1 hour, we're going to destroy it. It's an example.
Set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
So, it say they suffered the vengeance of eternal fire. Well, is it still burning over there? But what's eternal about it?
It's in your mind.
You're still thinking about it. It's never forgotten. It's eternal. It's never forgotten. That's what's eternal. It's timeless. Never forgotten. No matter how much time passes, people never forget about it. You know?
It's still over there now trying to dig up artifacts.
Yeah. Like
shit
in this world that people think is timeless or never be forgotten, it's gonna be forgotten. Yeah. Like when we're in the kingdom, we ain't gonna think about Michael Jordan jumping from the free throw line. Yeah. We're not gonna think about how good Michael Jackson could dance. We're not gonna think about that shit.
Now, okay, say the former thing gonna be passed away.
We're not gonna think about no glory of this world.
Yeah.
But the Lord's glory is forever. See, that's why that's how you know Jake don't really understand the scriptures, where they think hell is a place in the ground that you burn for an eternity. No. You gotta understand spirit talk. Right? The spirit lives on. The people that get thrown in the lake of fire, that's gonna be forever. That's gonna be, he do it that man may fear. That's gonna be an example in the kingdom to come.
But the other nations.
But really, it's gonna be their shame for 2/3. They gonna know that they got dipped. They gonna know they got dipped.
After we say after death by pain,
the same must know it after death by pain.
They gonna know.
So you gonna know that the Lord had mercy. You rejected it and got dipped in the lake of fire. When you come back in Hebrew Huggies.
You born of a woman.
Yeah, when you born of a woman. You know. Because the elect, just like, think about it. 2/3 coming back in the kingdom, talking to, which actually would be their fathers, the elect would be their fathers. Right? It's like, who's your mama? I don't got a mama, son. I don't got a mama. You know, I didn't come out of a womb. You came out of a womb. You know? Right? That's going to be an indication that you got guilt.
To speak on the other nations, that's going to also secret their prayer. They're going to pray also too, because they're going to see the brothers that spoke about being great.
Oh yeah, they're going to see that smoke over there.
So
Hey.
He said, so to their prayer from the east to the west. They're going to pray.
Especially, we got spiritual powers, man. Come on now.
Esau got technology. The Lord can give us spiritual powers. You know what I'm saying? They're way more equipped than technology. So he need a jetpack to fly. See, the Lord gonna give us the spirit like birds to fly. Come on, man. His technology ain't fucking with the Lord's power, man. You need an oxygen tank to go under the water. You need an oxygen tank to go into the atmosphere.
Yep.
You don't get to do that. Come on, the Lord gonna give us spiritual power, not technology.
Yeah, they afraid, especially if they see the like so-called UFOs coming out the sun, coming out the water. They be afraid of that, man.
A period, this a period, we a period. Come on, man. The Lord gonna give us spiritual power.
Yeah, they need oxygen tanks to go into the waters below and the waters above.
If they don't, what's gonna happen? They gonna die. Ears get to popping. You know what I'm saying? Just don't. But the Lord gonna give us spiritual capability, man. And we're gonna be doing it on the fly. So, you ever see what's the movie?
Hancock. Oh, yeah, that's good.
Hancock. He could have broke out of prison. He still jump over that gate, get the basketball. Yeah. Hey, hopped over that motherfucker. Got the basketball, hop back over there. Come on, man. He could have broke out of jail. Ain't nothing they can do here. Come on, bro. Man, just in there.
It's just a movie.
Yeah.
Man, you had man, come on, Esau want us to be locked up.
Yeah.
To fight on his time.
But what happened? What happened though? Dealing with Peter, the jail where they got locked up. You know what I'm saying? The Lord had the angel to open the gate.
This is Psalms chapter 9, verse 16. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executes.
Right, so this is why he do what he do.
Yeah.
This is what the scripture say, the Lord loves the judgment. They say every morning he bring it
To light?
bring his judgment to light. He's known by the judgment that he executes. Right? Go ahead.
The wicked is snared in the works of his own hands.
Right, so when you get judged, it's because you sold to yourself that judgment.
That's it.
You reap what you sow.
That's why it's a perfect thing to fall in the hands of the God. He sets you up for the kingdom.
Like, if I can add, just hopping back on the point, other nations Pharaoh, you know, like when the Israelites crossed the Red Sea, you know, crossed the sea, by having Moses split the sea. You know, Hamites, those afraid. You know, the Lord's name was great during that time. So it will be the same way in the kingdom of heaven. You know? Oh, you get Jeremiah 16?
Hey, it was some more on there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Oh, 14 now.
Let's look at Psalms chapter 9, verse 17. It said, the wicked shall be turned into hell.
Yeah, the wicked shall be turned into hell. And that's what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
All those wicked people in Sodom and Gomorrah, they got turned into hell. You know?
Bad
And in the book of Jude, he described it as eternal fire. You know? But it's not burning over there no more. You know?
Right.
But it's burning in the spirit of everybody that's on earth because we still reading about the judgment today.
Dang.
Like even people that don't know the Bible.
Yeah.
If you talk to them about something, you know what about the story or something? Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
It's in the schools.
Yeah.
You know, they be having like certain colleges, they be having to do certain classes on there, dealing with history.
Well, it's renowned. It's a renowned judgment. You know, whether you are a biblical study or not, whether you're a biblical student or not, that's a renowned judgment. Whether you're a biblical student or not, the days of Noah. They make movies about it. They made movies about the gods of Egypt. You know, whether you're a biblical study or not, it's just certain judgments that you know about. You know about the Tower of Babel. You know about that. David and Goliath. Whether you're a Christian or not.
You know about that,
Yeah, atheists know about these stories. Right? And that's what he said, that men may fear.
That's why they make the rainbow like it's gay. They try to make it like it's gay and shit, trying to mock the Lord.
Yeah, because you know there was the judgment of the Lord, but the rainbow was for what? The covenant.
A reminder, yeah.
That he would never
Well,
flood the earth with water.
it goes back to what the scriptures are saying. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands.
Yeah.
So here it is. You're sowing destruction to yourself by taking the covenant of the Lord set as a symbol of peace. Right? He set that as a symbol of peace between him and humanity, right?
Right.
You took it, wrapped it around yourself, and as a symbol of an abominable work.
Right.
So you've sold to yourself destruction. You're snared in the work of your own hands.
Because you did that, you're going to be judged by
You're
him.
going to be turned into hell. So go ahead.
Look at Psalms chapter 9, verse 17. The wicked shall be thrown into hell, and all the nations that forget the Lord.
And that starts with Jacob. That's why I say judgment gonna begin at the house of the Most High. So Jacob's trouble, just like the brother was reading Jeremiah 37 in the NLT earlier, is going to be a time like no other in history. Right? Jacob's trouble will be a time like no other in history. For what nation? The nation of Jacob. That's your trouble.
Yep, Jacob's trouble.
Yeah. So he's going to bring hell. He's going to bring hell upon you like it's never been brought upon you before.
And then that's when they
Because what you forgot. You forgot to give the Lord his glory. You forgot to give the Lord his glory, man.
His glory, you fear him. So fear is the first step of what? Be accepting of the Lord. You got to fear the Lord. You know? And we know that a lot of people don't fear the Lord because they fear what's taught by the precept of man as Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Islam, Buddha, you know, all these different religions, they fear not the fear of the Lord, of Yahweh. You like talking about saying, Al-Ashijah. See, that demon-like power is coming back into the earth. You know what this? Let's go.
In Psalms chapter 9, verse 18, for the needy shall not always be forgotten.
See that? The need is speaking about the elect. You know what I'm saying? It seems like we forgot. But no, the Lord didn't forget. Why? Because he gave us his word. So his word was supposed to deliver us. See, the Lord forgot, and the reason that would have came. The amount of heaven would have never rained on them. If the Lord would have forgot. But no, the Lord didn't forget. He said he didn't forget our works of labor and love.
Yeah, this your ticket.
This gonna take it out of him.
The word, man.
So he didn't forget, but it may seem like he forgot, all right, because how time is moving. You know, Esau's still in power, these nations still in power. You got Gabe, you know, that Lord walking around, you know what I'm saying? Then these women's in high position. So it might seem like he forgot, but no, this word, baby.
The invitation. Everybody got an invitation in the mail.
Uh-huh.
You know, especially they walking by and they ain't doing nothing. They don't want to stop and listen.
They don't consider.
They don't consider. Been there called for a chosen, man. So Lord had forgot.
What it say in Amos? It say it speaks about it's Amos 5. And it say go to them that desire the day of the Lord. So what end is it for them? Yeah, so those them desire the day of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't take heed. They don't give a damn, they consider it.
Yeah, those are the ones who put out some damn big.
So here it is, they're in their mind, right? And the Most High, Yahweh forgot. And he didn't forget. Go ahead, Paul.
It said, for the needy shall not always be forgotten.
So you're not forgotten. When you go to 2 Ezra 15, look at it, 15 and 9, you know, he said, I will not suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt anymore. So that's why this word is being great, because the Lord is not going to suffer us to dwell in it any longer. So know the Lord didn't forget. And the Lord said he's not slack to what? Concerning his promise.
Lord said he got out of you don't get the message.
The expectation of the poor should not perish forever.
So like talking about bringing this out, I didn't expect it in. Did you have an expected end? Did the Lord deliver us out of these troubles? See?
Arise, O Lord, let not man prevail.
See? This man speaking about who? Esau Edom. Because he got a wicked device and he's trying to bring it past. You know? In New World Order. So he said, not let you right.
It said, arise, O Lord,
This is for him, right? Cast it down. Look myself from the wicked, which is thy soul, right? Then links up. Go ahead.
let not man prevail.
Right. Let not man prevail. Go ahead.
Let the heathen be judged in thy sight.
See? So they're talking about Esau, Edom, and the other nations. Psalm the 83rd chapter. Read that again.
It says, let the heathens be judged in thy sight.
Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Joel the 3rd chapter. All right? Because we determine nations to what we gather in the nations and bring them down in the valley of Jehoshaphat. We learn to judge them. Go ahead.
Put them in fear.
See, put them in fear. And they're going to be in fear because when they see Jehovah shot back the cloud, they see them chariots, all right, and then the elect, those spiritual powers, oh, they're going to be in fear. When they hear that motherfucker, door get kicked, that bitch fly all the way past them, oh, they're going to be in fear. You know, just the sound of the earth quaking, they're going to be in fear, man. They're going to know the Most High Yahweh set up. You have a size out there throne. That's why you go to Revelation 6:14. They go click in their head. It said, hide me from him that sit on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. They gonna know this. It gonna all come, you know what I'm saying, to mind. Damn. You see? But it's a prayer. You know?
Put them in fear.
Put them in prayer.
O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be but men.
Come on, man. Because right now, they private. See? They private right now. Because they got power over us. They don't give a damn. Hey, fuck you, this right. But in a minute, the Lord can show. Alright? This is what you do to my people. This is what will be done to you.
This is Psalm 15:22. Now consider this, ye that forgot, or ye that forget the Most High.
Right, but you said consider. Consider is a heavy word. Can brothers the word of consider?
Okay. So now consider this, ye that forget God, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver.
See? And he's going to tear your ass up in pieces. That's why the prayer is written. Deliver me from the wicked to thy sword, because Revelation 20:12, what it speaks about? The devil coming down or what? Right wrath.
Hey, where you at?
Psalm 50,
Where's your verse?
22. I can start
You
off.
just start up. See what he's telling him to consider.
Alright. This Psalm 50 and 16.
Start up, read into it. He said, now consider this. Right?
So, okay, let me read into it. It said, but unto the wicked the Most High said,
Go ahead.
what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction,
Yep.
and castest my words behind thee?
Yep. It's scripture.
When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him, and hast been partaker with adultery. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit.
Yep.
Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thy own mother's son.
Yep.
These things hast thou done, and I kept silent.
These things have thou done, and I kept silent. That is the Lord. Go ahead.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such a one as thyself. But I will reprove thee,
I will reprove thee.
and set them in order before
Set
thy
them in
eyes.
order before thine eyes.
That's us, baby. The Lord is setting the elect the house of David in order before their eyes.
Yeah, because he destroyed our people with his ideology, with his philosophy.
Yeah.
He took the Bible and read it to us. He was all fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, he set up his Bible colleges and fucked us all up.
What he say about the slave? What he say about the master?
We came preaching another Jesus. What'd you say, bro?
What the famous quote about the master? That's to obey thy master.
Yeah, servants obey thy master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Jake, boy. Yeah, he put this up. That's that quote alone. Jacob fucked up. You know the scripture say, obey thy master.
He didn't set up leaders of our own people to destroy us even further.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King. You know?
Yeah. Iron Sharpen.
Yeah.
Jesse Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.